with another Deni video. Now look, man, I know Deni had like 17 points the other night. It was bad. Ja Morant got in his face now. Look, I like Ja. So Ja, you gotta chill out on Deni. Chill out. He ain't mean to trip, buddy. He ain't mean to. Man, we about to go ahead and watch this Deni video. Deni Avdija is becoming exactly what the NBA feared the most, man. Shout out to Deni, man. We about to go ahead and tune in and see what this video is.
Deni Avdija, 6'10" combo forward out of Israel, played for Maccabi Tel Aviv. Serbian, Israelian, has great size, great positional length, and this is a guy who can shift really anywhere from 1 to 4 on both ends of the floor. He's tremendous in transition.
Step back. Hold on. I didn't know he was Serbian and Israeli. Y'all ain't tell me that. But nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Deni, 17 points ain't gonna cut it.
There's a 24-year-old putting up 26, 7, and 6. Elite defense, elite playmaking, shooting nearly 50% from the field, and 29 teams let him walk. The NBA didn't fear another scorer. They have those. They feared something worse, a player who exposes how wrong they've been about basketball itself. Deni Avdija is that player. And right now, he's proving them right to be afraid. You watch the game, but what Portland's building with Deni, the league doesn't want you to see it. Because if you do, everything changes. So what happens when the thing they feared most finally arrives? You're about to find out. But to understand why he's their nightmare, you need to see what they did first.
Yeah, because 20 teams passed on him is crazy. Like,
let's rewind.
but y'all couldn't see the
Deni
tape.
Avdija went pro at 16. 16. Not high school ball, not AAU. Professional basketball against grown men with mortgages. At 19, youngest MVP in Israeli league history. Not finalist, winner. Cooking professionals who've been playing longer than he'd been alive. The 2020 draft comes. Loaded class. Anthony Edwards goes first. LaMelo Ball third. Deni, 9th overall. Same draft, same promise, same expectations.
So why they say 20 players went for him? Damn, 20 players? It was only 8 players.
Fast forward 4 years.
Known that, though, 'cause I knew
Edwards,
that
superstar. LaMelo, all-star. Deni, most fans can't even pronounce his name. But here's what they won't tell you.
That is crazy.
That's not a Deni problem. That's a Washington problem.
That's an Indiana problem.
4 years.
NBA problem.
4 years the Wizards had a 6'9" playmaker who can guard anyone, pass like a point guard, and read defenses like a book.
And did nothing.
What did they do with him? Stand in the corner. Wait, maybe shoot. That was the plan. You have a Swiss Army knife. You use the toothpick. For 4 years. That's organizational malpractice. Check the numbers.
Terrible.
Washington Deni. 8 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Standing around, waiting for scraps. Meanwhile, Bradley Beal's ball hogging. Porzingis needs his touches. Where's Deni?
Hold on. Bradley Beal wasn't a ball hard. Chill out. Bradley Beal was a bucket getter. We can't do that to Bradley Beal.
He's supposed to fit. He doesn't. That's the point. They stuck him guarding power forwards in the post. A 6'9" playmaker with elite perimeter instincts. Defending bangers in the paint, while their guards couldn't stay in front of anyone. Make it make sense. You can't. And the worst part, the narrative that formed, bust. Can't create his own shot. Doesn't have that dog in him.
I don't know how they
You've heard it, the lazy takes, the recycled criticism they throw at every international player who doesn't average 20 by year 2. Here's the pattern nobody talks about. Dirk Nowitzki.
Well, he was getting that. Hold on.
Soft.
He was getting that game from Rush. I know Rush my favorite player of all time. Rush is my GOAT. I didn't know he was getting that 2 lifts from Rush.
Here's the pattern nobody talks about.
He getting that
Dirk
2 lifts
Nowitzki.
from Rush. Huh? I like it.
Soft. Took 4 years to make an all-star team. Giannis, raw project. 4 years before he averaged over 18.
That's true.
Jokic, 2nd round pick. Too slow. Now he's the best player on planet Earth.
That's a fact.
Every
Other
single
than
European
SGA.
superstar got written off. Every single one. The blueprint is right there. We just refuse to look. But with Deni, they didn't just doubt him. They buried him.
Yeah.
No development. No
Buried him
freedom,
in Washington.
no trust.
What I say though?
Just a corner to stand in and a narrative to fight against. You know what's crazy? The whole time, the tools were there. The vision,
They ain't want
the
that.
IQ,
They ain't know how to
the
use
defensive versatility, the passing instincts, everything that makes basketball beautiful. Deni had it at 19. He had it at 20, at 21, at 22. Washington just never bothered to look. They wanted a specialist. A one-trick pony they could stick in a box and label. But Deni doesn't fit in boxes. He breaks them. So here's the question nobody asked. What if the problem wasn't the player? What if you give a Swiss Army knife to someone who actually knows how to use it? Someone who sees the scissors, the blade, the saw, not just the toothpick. What if you just let Deni play basketball? One team decided to find out. Then Portland made a call, and everyone laughed. They're not laughing anymore. Summer 2024, Portland trades Malcolm Brogdon, former Rookie of the Year, proven starter, reliable veteran, for Deni Avdija. The reaction? Laughter, confusion. Portland got fleeced. Who's even starting for them now?
Portland got fleeced?
But here's what nobody understood. Portland wasn't trading for who Deni was. They were trading for who he could become.
Facts.
And Chauncey Billups, he saw something. Something Washington never bothered to look for. A basketball player. Not a specialist, not a role player, not a stand in the corner and wait guy. A basketball player. Someone you build around. Someone you trust. So Portland did something radical. They let him play. No scripts, no boxes, no stand here, do this, nothing else. Billups said it himself. We don't have plays for Deni. We have concepts. Think about that. Every other player gets a script, a role, a limitation. Deni gets freedom. Washington's system, rigid. Wait your turn. Know your place. Portland's system. Read the defense. Make decisions. We trust you. Same player, completely different context. Watch what happens. Washington Deni, 8 points per game. Portland Deni, 26.
Come on, man.
That's not improvement. That's transformation. Assists, up 45%. Rebounds, career high. Efficiency, through the roof. He's shooting 50% from the field. 50%. From a guy they said couldn't create his own shot.
I want to meet the people who said that dumbass. I want to meet y'all both ass, man. Come on, man.
But wait, the real numbers, even crazy. Portland's net rating, with Deni on the court, plus 7.8. Without him, minus 11.9. That's an almost 20-point swing. One play, 20 points. Fourth quarter scoring, up over 250% from his Washington days. Clutch time, he's their closer. The guy who couldn't create. The guy who disappeared in big moments. He's hitting game winners, taking over fourth quarters, demanding the ball when it matters. Make it make sense with the old narrative. You can't, because the narrative was always wrong. And the eye test, it confirms everything. Watch him run a pick and roll now. He's not waiting for instructions. He's reading, reacting. 3 moves ahead of the defense. Watch him switch onto a guard, then a center, then back to a wing. Seamless, no hesitation. Elite versatility that Washington stuck in a corner. Watch the passes, the ones that don't show up in highlights. The skip pass that creates the open 3. The pocket pass that springs the lob. The hockey assists that make everyone around him better. This isn't a new player, this is the same player. Finally free. He's not playing harder than he did in Washington. He's playing free. And there's nothing more dangerous than a talented player with freedom and trust. Portland looked at the same guy 29 teams ignored. The same guy Washington wasted. The same guy the media wrote off. And they said, what if we just let him cook? Now he's cooking. Every single night. Career highs across the board. All-star caliber production. At 24 years old. On a team that actually believes in him. That's not development. That's liberation. But here's where it gets scary. For the NBA, I mean. Because what Deni's becoming, it's exactly what they never wanted to exist. Here's what the NBA doesn't want you to understand. The league is obsessed with labels, with categories, with boxes. What's his superpower? That's how they evaluate talent now. 3-and-D guy, rim runner, stretch big, shot creator. Pick one, only one. You do one thing elite, you get paid.
It's a fact.
You get marketed, you get highlights. But what if you do everything well? What if you're just good at basketball? Then they don't know what to do with you. That's the Swiss Army knife paradox, and it's destroying how we see the game. No, for real. When's the last time you saw a highlight of perfect help rotation, or the pass before the assist, or the screen that freed up the shooter? Never. Because we watch basketball wrong, we want dunks, step backs, ankle breakers. But the guy making all of it work? Invisible. Deni's the drummer in a band full of lead guitarists. Nobody watches the drummer. Nobody posts drummer highlights. But take the drummer away, the whole song falls apart. That's what Washington never understood. That's what 29 teams couldn't see. Portland turned up the drummer's mic. Now everyone can hear it. And here's why that terrifies the league. Check the last 10 champions. Go ahead. Look at the rosters. Warriors Dynasty, Draymond Green, Iguodala. The Connectors, Bucks title, Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday, the Glue. Nuggets championship, Aaron Gordon, KCP. The guys who made Jokic's genius translate to wins. See the pattern? Stars don't win alone.
It is true, but Deni is alone right now. We want Deni to be the star, not him being the helper. We want him being the star. That's why he needed to lead the Trailblazers, man.
Never have. Championships are built by players who do everything. The ones who sacrifice stats for wins. The ones who don't fit in boxes. Sound familiar? Remember Draymond in 2012? Second round pick. Too small. Can't shoot. Just an energy guy. Then Steve Kerr shows up. Asks one question. What if doing everything is the superpower? 4 championships later, we have our answer. Deni is living that story right now. But he's 24, not 28. 4 years ahead of schedule. And unlike Draymond, he can actually score. That's what should terrify every front office in the league. Not just that they missed on Deni, that happens. Players get overlooked. What's terrifying is what his success exposes. How many other players are rotting in corners right now? Yeah. How many careers are being wasted because teams can't see past their own categories? Portland just proved the model works. They took a failed prospect and unlocked an all-star caliber player in one season, just by letting him play basketball. What happens when other teams realize what Portland realized? What happens when the market corrects? Deni doesn't break the NBA. He exposes it. He proves that positionless basketball isn't a slogan teams put in press releases. It's a philosophy, a real one, and it wins. The league wanted specialists. Easy to evaluate, easy to label, easy to control. Deni is none of those things, and he's proving that's exactly why he's valuable. That's the fear, that everything they believed about building teams might be wrong. And the scariest part, he's still getting better.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. They probably got a lot of players in the NBA right now stuck in them corners.
Let me show you what's coming.
He's arrived.
Let's talk about right now. This season. These numbers. What Deni Avdija is actually doing. 26 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists.
That's tough. That's
on 50% shooting
all-star numbers
every single night. Those aren't role player stats. Those aren't solid contributor numbers. Those are star numbers. Period. But it gets better. He's top 40 in the league in rebounding. Top 25 in assists. One of the most efficient forwards in basketball. And defensively, he's guarding 1s through 4s, sometimes 5s, switching everything, disrupting passing lanes, contesting without fouling. The analytics say all-star caliber impact. The eye test says the same thing. When both tell you the same story, believe it. Watch the performances. They're stacking up. 30-point explosions against playoff teams, fourth quarter takeovers where he refuses to let Portland lose. Look at Oklahoma, 21-1 on the season. You know who handed them that one loss? Deni and the Blazers.
It's a fact.
Remember that can't create his own shot narrative? He's cooking defenders off the dribble now. Step back threes, floaters in traffic, post-ups against smaller guards. The clutch moments, he wants them, demands them. The guy Washington benched in crunch time is hitting game winners in Portland. Same player, different confidence, different trust. And here's what should scare everyone. He's 24. 24 years old. Let that sink in. You know where Jimmy Butler was at 24? A defensive specialist. Role player. Still a year away from his first All-Star. Jokic at 23? Just became an All-Star. But nobody's MVP candidate yet? Draymond at 23? Sixth man. Role player. 3 years from his first championship. The international development curve is longer. We know this. We've seen this. Every single time. Deni's not behind schedule. He's right on time. Maybe ahead of it. And Portland has him locked up. 4 years. $55 million. That's backup money.
Yeah,
for starter production.
That's crazy.
For potential all-star impact. Teams are paying $30 million a year for guys half as effective. Portland got Deni for a fraction of that. Highway robbery. Now project forward, just for a second. Another year in Chauncey's system. More chemistry with Shaedon Sharpe and the young core. More trust. More freedom. More reps as the #1 option. What will year 2 Deni look like? Year 3? If the trajectory holds? All-star. Maybe All-NBA. A franchise cornerstone hiding in plain sight, while everyone argued about lottery picks. Portland isn't rebuilding it. They're building. Around Deni. Around this system. Around the proof that basketball doesn't have to be played in boxes. And the rest of the league? They're watching. Taking notes. Panicking a little bit.
I ain't gonna lie, some of them definitely Deni coming, bro.
Because Portland just showed everyone
Deni coming.
Find the misused talent. Trust them completely. Let them play real basketball.
Yeah, you just gotta realize that.
How many other Deni are out there right now? Stuck in corners. Buried in bad systems. Waiting for someone to see them? The market correction is coming. Teams will start hunting for Swiss Army knives instead of specialists. And they'll remember who proved it first. Portland. Deni. This season. The arrival isn't coming. It's here. Right now. And it's only the beginning. So let me ask you something. You ready for what this means? This isn't just a Deni story. It's a basketball story. The NBA doesn't have a talent problem. It has a vision problem. They feared this player would figure it out. He did. Every team that passed. Every analyst who said bust. Every fan who wrote him off. They're watching now, and they can't look away. But you saw it coming. Remember that. Portland's just getting started.
That's a fact, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. We already know Deni should be an all-star this year, but they gonna cheat him out of it, bro. They gonna cheat him out of it, bro. But like I said, bro, he's coming, bro. He's gonna be one of the ones for her on out. I'm already knowing. But that 17 point versus Memphis, Deni, we can't do that again. We can't do that again, Deni. You know what I'm saying? But look, man, like, comment, subscribe. Want to see more Deni on my channel? Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. But I'm saying on this one, okay.